What's up, guys? Welcome back. We are back on Ark Ragnarok, and we are breeding some griffins. Yes, super excited. Ooh, super excited about this one. We have a bunch of griffins right in front of me that we are going to breed. So we have over 100. I think it's like 103 or something like that. I actually lost count of the number. And then I had to pick a couple of them up because they were falling because I did not have these walls, and as they were breeding and growing up, they were kind of falling down there. So I don't know the exact number that we have anymore, but we are breeding a lot of griffins. So our main stats that we have are 45 into health, 42 into stam, 41 into oxygen, 38 into food, 46 into weight, and 48 into melee. So those are the base stats that we are working with, which are pretty good. Most of those are actually, exactly what we want. We have a high health, we have a very high melee, we have a decent weight, and then we have an okay stamp. So this is kind of what we're going for. And we're going to try and get a bunch of mutations into them. I've actually been at it for a little bit already, trying to just get some colors. So we have a couple of colors right here. We don't have very many. Why is that not? Oh, I think I opened my dog. So we only have two colors into this first stat right here, which is that color, which does look nice, but I don't know if I'm going to be going for that. I think I want a darker color over here. And then on the 4 stat, because we don't actually have colors in those 1, 2, and 3 slots, so we have a red, which I actually kind of really like. We have a pink, a little purplish, a green, a blue, a yellow, and then we have a pink there. Let's take a look at the yellow. I think it's pretty close. Like, I don't know if I want the yellow. I think I want that red. Where'd that red go? There it is. Kind of like that red, especially if we get it with this orange. The orange is like that front feather area. If we combine those two, I think it could look cool. And then if we get like a darker color on top, we also have a purple and a blue for this area. So I'm thinking if we have those two colors with like a darker one, then that would be good. So we're gonna go over here and hatch a bunch of these eggs and get them ready to see if we have any colors that we can add to our stacks and kind of play around with it, see what it looks like. But yeah, why I am cracking all of these eggs, if you guys find yourself enjoying this one, please go ahead, hit that like, hit that subscribe. It really, really does help me out a lot, and I do appreciate it. Let's just finish cracking all of these. Let's see what we have here. We have quite a few eggs. I don't think all of them are ready to crack, but threw out a couple that I probably shouldn't have, but it will pick them back up. All right, so we need 263 would be one mutation. And we're looking for colors. So that one's like a darker brown. They were twins. Nothing special, nothing special. Nothing special here. Those are on areas that we can't use. That one, I don't really want a lighter color. Ooh. There we go. There we go. We have a black right there. That might work. So let's go ahead and kill all of those. And then, that's not what I want. What's going on here? There we go. There we go. All right, let's see here. Let's put a black there. Yeah, if we could do the black, the red, and the orange, that could look pretty cool. I might try and combine those colors and see what they look like. And then we will go from there. But yeah, I think this is going to look pretty cool. So I'm going to keep trying to get a couple more colors, play with a couple of different options here, see what we get, see what they look like, and then we will go from there. But yeah, I'm going to get busy stacking all of the mutations, and then getting all of these colors lined up and ready to go. So let's just see. 263. Do we have any more? That's a very white one. I kind of want to see what that looks like. Let's kill that because the white is on that first one. So what does that look like? Whoa, that's actually really cool. just like that. That's kind of cool. We might actually keep that one and just kind of use that. Maybe try and get another white on like this part here, but or a yellow. Let's see, that would be, what area is that? That is the top of the head. Oh, so that is the color that we just got, actually. That is area 1. So we have the white in the other areas, which is kind of cool. So maybe if we get a yellow one with that, we might have 2 different kinds of griffins here. Maybe we'll do like the males with the black, orange, and red, and then the females that are white. That could be kind of cool. That could be kind of cool. We might have to end up doing that here. Let's pick that guy up and put him back in here. So yeah, we have a couple options. We're gonna go through and actually try and figure out which ones look the best. But yeah, I'm gonna get breeding on these. I'll bring you guys back once we actually kind of combined some of these colors, see what they look like, and get all of the mutations stacked up. So I do have 20 or 10, but it's 20 mutations into health, melee. I do have a female there, so that way I can breed the male and the female to get them going. And then I have 10 into stam, and then 10 into weight. I actually have those ones breeding over there, combining them, because I already combined the melee and the health. So I just need to combine the stam and the weight, and then breed those 2 together, and then we will have a fully combined set of griffins once I get all those combined. So we're going to keep doing that. Also, if you look at the bottom right hand of my screen, I have 30,000 XP that we will be able to put right into this griffin as soon as we get it bred, and then we will go check out that treasure, which I've actually opened quite a few of them, and we've gotten some good stuff here. So we got this shotgun, which is a 459% damage. We got this long neck, which is a 224. We have this pike, which is a 483. We've gotten the sickle, and then both of these hatchets and picks, and some other things. We've gotten quite a bit of saddles, quite a bit of armor. I've upgraded some of them. Some of them, I still haven't found a super good helmet that I want to wear. It is all different kinds. Like most of it's flak, some of it's chitin. But with the Drakeling on our shoulder, we don't have to worry about the elements too much because we're constantly healing from it. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at, guys. We have a bunch of griffins. I'm going to get all of these combined, and then I will bring you guys back once we actually have our griffin all mutated up and colored up, I guess. What's up, guys? Well, we are back, and the griffin breeding has come to an end, kind of. So we have our griffin here. And here he is. I actually think it looks really cool, the red. I really like this orange color on it and the black. And yeah, so we have our new Gryffindor Griffin. And actually, you can see all of the traits there, right there. So let's do this. So we have aggressive. The creature deals damage to non-allied targets and gains 2.5 movement speed buff. Tenacious, damage taken is reduced by 0 to 7.5 as health reaches 50 to 25. Stamina drain from sprinting is decreased by 4%. Non-allied targets that take damage from this creature melee attacks deal 5 less damage. And then cold, rider gains 40 hyperthermic insulation. So yeah, we have a couple of traits. Still looking for some more and some other ones potentially that would be a little bit better. But yeah, we have this griffin. Also, I started painting like all of my structures. This is supposed to be silver. Yeah, silver coloring. It looks really, really white, but I was trying to paint it more of a lighter gray just because Rivendell is kind of, a very light colored building. And yeah, so trying to paint that, see what it looks like. the pillars. I still need to do the pillars over here, but besides that, I pretty much have most of this done. I can't get that to paint for some reason, but we'll work on it. So then I also have these two Griffins. Just trying to combine the stats and the colors. So I think this one has colors and stats, and this one just has colors. I'm trying to get a female. Or sorry, this one has stats and colors. This one's just colors. I'm trying to get a female. I think we're going to keep our females white because I really like that. It's kind of showing up a little bit yellow, but it is a white color. Don't know why that is. But yeah, so we're breeding those. These are going to be our female Griffins, and then the red, black, and orange are going to be our males. So let's go ahead and try this thing out, see how it does. And we haven't put any points into it. It just grew up. Let's actually go ahead and give this XP real quick. There we go. Now we can go find our horde key. Perfect. So let's grab that, and it's in the spot it normally is, which is kind of like a glitch, because I think you normally have to be like 100 meters from it. And yeah, this one like pops down under the ground, and you can actually dig it up when you're like 200 some away. It's kind of weird, but let's get over here, see what we got in here, and then we will test this Griffin out a little bit, see how much damage it does. There we go. Yeah, see, we're about to pass it. And so it's still like 200 meters away, but we can open it right there. So I usually open it right on this little ledge because I think there's nothing really around here. So we're going to hop off. And it should pop up. Where did it go? There it is. All right, we're just going to take that, and then we will look at it on the Griffin. Okay, so we got some really good tech leggings. Some really good pants as well. Those are better than what I have. Got a mosasaur saddle. That's cool. And then some fur boots. And some kibble and a bunch of simple bullets. So yeah, pretty good loot that we get from it. We get you pretty much get kibble every time you open one. I don't think I've ever opened one and not like have gotten kibble. All right, so let's I don't want to try this out on a snail. Let's find something else to try this out on. All right, let's get up here. Let's try and find something to kill. Where are all the creatures? There's something. All right, I don't want to do the dive yet. I just want to see what like the actual damage is. So 197. Remember, this is not leveled. So let's go ahead, finish killing this guy. And then we need to do a dive attack. So let's fly up and get down here. All right, there we go. Let's just dive. So 1,300. Okay, so we're gonna, that's 145. We're gonna leave this guy up for the moment. Let's go ahead and put some points. So yeah, this is our health, our weight, our stam, our melee. It's all pretty high. Like we already had 48, so now it's even higher. So let's pump that up maybe to 2. Yeah, there we go. Let's get stam up a little bit. What if we get that up to 2 as well? And then let's do the rest in the melee for now. We'll get more levels and we can pump some into weight. But yeah, all right, let's get up here and try this dive attack again. And there we go. Yeah, there we go. That's so good. We're gonna crush with this thing. So yeah, super good Griffin. So now we're doing 226, 25. 225 is what we got. I'm sorry, I forgot to turn my phone off. So yeah, 225 is what we're doing. We got a galley over here and a bear. All right, let's do another diving attack. And swoosh. Boom, done. Done. Oh, I love the Griffins so much. They're so good. So good. Yeah. Yeah. Super, super good. Let's go kill this guy. And you're dead too. Sweet. What was that? Oh, those were bugs. I thought that was like a Microraptor coming at me or something. That kind of scared me for a second. But yeah, so here we go, guys. We got ourselves a super nice Griffin. Love the colors. They kind of go really well together. I saw a really... Yeah, there it is. That's a very purple Spino. And that's a 150 berry. Oh, we kind of need to tame that. We definitely need to tame that. All right, let's help these berries out here. Let's go ahead and do this. Nope, we don't need to. All right, well, I know what we're going to be doing next episode then. We're definitely going to be taming one of those. Because that would be super good. Ooh, that's a cool pterodon. And you're dead. Well, cool. There we go, guys. 174 arrows. We got that from the horde key. Dang. We get so many arrows and bullets from that. Alright, so we're going to have to remember that the baryonyx is at 3643. So, we'll definitely need to tame that. Get a little bit better of a water tame than what we have. Because the Basilo is nice, but, you know, be nice to have something a little bit more powerful with the attacks. And you're 140 as well. Holy cow. We're just running into everything at high level right now. Let's go ahead and kill this guy, though. Let's actually go back up and do another swoosh attack. Because why not? Those are what the more fun attacks, right? Boom. What were the other things I killed? Oh, probably the baby. What was the other one? I had like 3. I had 3 sets of damage numbers pop up. I don't know what that other one was from. Alright, this guy should be dead here soon. I actually probably want to tame a couple of these to probably get a Karch at some point. Potentially. That could be cool. But yeah, so there we go, guys. We have ourselves the Griffin, and why is it being all framey? Come on. What's going on here? Alright. I have started moving some of my base over just because I got tired of like flying back and forth. So we do have quite a bit of stuff. What is going on here? Hold on, let's just land here. That's not normal. Let's see what's going on here. Let's just give it a second. Just give it a second. I feel like we're going to crash. Oh, there's a Rex. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. It got fixed, whatever it was. I don't know if there's a cave over there or something. I don't know. But, yeah, so we did start moving everything over here, kind of. We'll keep that base over there and keep it as like our little water hut kind of thing. But yeah, so this is kind of what it looks like from a distance. I kind of like it. I don't know yet, though. I need to do the pillars and finish going across to see if it actually works. It still looks really white. I tried the next color up, and it goes right back to like almost the gray that it is right now. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just leave it and just get some soap and take all of that paint off. I don't know, though. I don't know. But yeah, let me show you some of the other stuff that we've gotten from these horde keys. So this is all stuff that I've gotten from the horde keys. We have some really good saddles, some really good armor. We have a really good sword. And then we actually have some more out here. This doesn't have as much, but we do have a couple of stuff. We got this bow, a tech sword, this sniper, the blueprint for this. I don't even think we can use that on this map, so I'll probably just get rid of it. But yeah, so lots of stuff. And then instead of using the chemistry bench and stuff like that from the, I guess, vanilla, just normal Ark, we have this, which is our fabricator. We have this, which is an industrial forge. And then this is a grinder, and this is the chemistry bench. So it essentially works the exact same as those things, just looks a little different. They were still kind of expensive, but we have been making them. Yeah, I don't have any more room in that storage. But yeah, just wanted to show that off, that we do have that stuff now. We will be building our base up top here soon, because our base is going to be up there. I have the foundations for it, just need to actually start building it now. So I was just focusing on the Griffin breeding and stuff like that, why we had all the Griffins, because I wanted to get my good Griffin. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at, guys. We have our Griffin, our new Griffin door, which looks super good. Really like it. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Love it. But yeah, it's been a challenge getting all of these levels. It was more the colors combined with the levels was the hard part. The mutations was easy. I got that done super quick with all the Griffins that we had, but then once you start trying to combine the colors with the points, it got a little bit harder. But yeah, so we have our Griffin, guys. I think that's going to be it for today. Let me know what you guys think about this guy, and go ahead, hit that like, hit that subscribe if you found yourself enjoying this one. It really does help me out a lot, and I do appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.